telling jokes and having smokes, riding bikes all through the night. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian. Coffee ice no matter what, now you know he likes it in the butt. It's a wild ride when you're being Ian, being Ian. And life is shit but you're positive. Let's find out what it's like to live a life being Ian, being Ian.
With Jordan.
No.
All right, start. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Bein Ian with Jordan.
All right, few things on the docket.
All
First
right.
off, here's what's going on. I've been being very cunty to Ian. Some of you have noticed. Some of you come out to my shows, they say, I agree with you about Ian. Don't fucking say that to me.
Fuck you.
Don't say that to
No,
me.
they don't.
Yeah, some of them do.
No, they don't.
I swear to God.
Do you know what some people say to me about you?
What does that mean?
Holy fuck.
What? What did I say?
I have to go,
Just
no,
fuck her already.
I have to go, she's a good person. You don't know her like I know her, but go ahead.
Here we go.
What do they say? What do they say?
Nothing. Go ahead.
The reason why I've been so cunty to Ian is because he has not been being...
Ian. Sorry.
That's true.
Let's introduce our guest.
And we had a conversation today, and Ian agreed that he's got to be back in therapy. He has to stop fucking whores, and I do feel a lot better. But it was
You
really
can't fuck whores. Why do you want to control what he does
I
so
don't want
much?
to control him, but it's really annoying to be somebody's therapist when they're not taking care of themselves. That's too much
That
pressure
is
on
annoying.
me. That's
That
too
is
much
annoying.
pressure on me.
But
You can't.
here's the thing. I have not gone to
How
you
is-
as needing a therapist so much
you
as
need a lot of,
we talk
and it's
and
fucked
that's
up.
it. And I tell you things and I don't go, but what do I do? But I share with you.
No, you do Baby Monster, which we both know is
What's
the
Baby Monster?
Baby Monster is really like, I did this bad thing. Oopsies. You know what I mean?
Man, you guys are both true, both right and both wrong at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Because he's just opening up to you. You're his close friend.
Right. So,
And
but it
he
was
just wants to
making
open
me-
up to you. But at the same time, if you don't change your
Well-
fucking ways, it's annoying for her.
Yeah.
Because there's only so many times she could tell you to
So that was
stop
my
fucking
beef.
whores.
Well,
And
Ian does the thing where he shows up 30 minutes late to do the Adam Friedland show, and then he texts you 5 minutes at 4:25 and goes, "Hey, where are you?"
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
like he is kind of like a diva. He's like, "Places, everybody! It's time to do my podcast."
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got a yo, where you at text, and
Yeah.
I was like, how
It's not even the
fucking
time.
dare you, bro?
You can't
Well,
text.
because-
You can't say,
okay.
"Yo, where you at?" early.
No, I was late.
Yeah.
I was running late.
Okay. Well, he texted me 5 minutes early.
Also yesterday, trying to find the studio, I was on the 4th floor going around going, where the fuck is this place? I'm going to take a shit. And I realized it's on the
Is
second
it because
floor,
the
not
number
the
4
fourth.
kind of looks like a dick and balls? A little bit if you turn it
I
upside down.
kept licking the signs.
I'm gonna lick every number 4 on this floor
Anyway, that's
until I
why
find
I've
the
been
studio.
mean. And also, I'm dealing with my own shit
Right.
and fuck
Classic.
off.
Like what? What are you dealing with?
Classic.
What?
Not classic you, but just classic person. Just being like, and I'm also going through.
No, I'm
Everybody's
not going through. I'm not touching my chest. Ian touches his chest and says, I'm going through things, and I get mad and violent because I am my parents, where when somebody's like, I am having a hard time, but they're not doing anything to help themselves, it makes me want to get
What does Alan
a
say?
whistle. Alan would say,
No, what does Alan say? You don't talk to Alan about this?
hilarious.
First of
course I
all,
do.
Alan's got to be at least 85 years old, right?
if you say one
He's getting
bad
up
word
there.
about Alan, I will smash your face.
No, I won't. I'm just saying, you know.
Alan is incredible. Does he fall asleep
No, he is-
sometimes in the middle of a session?
Yeah, but that's fine.
But he's got to be.
That's fine. And everybody
Yeah.
has it. Everybody goes through it. You're just saying shit and he's going,
A guy
and you're
that,
like, whatever.
10 of our friends
What do you-
go to
Whatever
see
for you, I pay a lot more
knows
than you.
everything and is a common
He knows
oracle
everybody's-
among
Dude,
a
I don't
group
like
of
that.
friends.
You know what I fucking hate is that people
I hate what he hates too.
is that people that don't fucking go to him
Yeah, you don't
are
go
like,
to him.
oh, but isn't it weird that he sees other comics? Isn't that fucking weird?
It's
no,
not weird.
No, you don't talk about it. In fact, I like it because I say hi. You know, I see a
Yeah,
comic.
you always
we
know
fucking-
You know what's
we,
nice?
we high
You
five.
always-
We do that fucking high five. I go in, I cry, I come out,
I
I
went
see
the other
another
day, I
comic,
said-
and we high five.
I said Coyote met Esty and she was jumping up on her and licked her and it was so fun. And I said, you know, oh, I saw Sagalow, we had a blast together. And he goes, oh, that must have been
What?
fun.
when did we have a
That
blast?
might-
When did I
there.
see you and have a blast
It's when
with
we
you?
have.
Oh,
But I've been like, it was really great. This happened, you know,
Hey,
this
speaking of
person.
Esty, hey, speaking of Esty, wouldn't that be funny if she choked on my dick and died?
Stop it. No, it wouldn't be funny.
no, it wouldn't.
He looks like Donnie Brasco.
I've just been waiting to do that
You go,
for a long
forget
time.
about it.
I've just been waiting to do that.
My
for-
favorite thing when people have Alan, they go, well, the cool thing about him is when I go, yeah, I got an audition for JFL. He knows what it stands for.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
gets it. It's like, oh.
Well, the thing
Oh,
is,
what?
but
Oh,
talk
what?
about
Oh,
Just because,
what? Oh,
hold on.
Look,
Just because
look,
you say a sentence and then you go, oh,
Yeah.
that's not a fucking
You go,
point.
oh, what does that
There's
mean?
no point. Yes.
What does that
There's
mean?
No,
It
that-
means
you're not
what?
making a fucking
Oh,
point.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not
no,
making
because,
a point.
Because here's the thing. Because he talks about his other
Touch my fist
clients.
with yours.
He talks about his other
Make the
clients,
point.
and you know who he's talking
He
about.
doesn't talk about the other clients. He doesn't
Yes,
say,
he
well,
does.
Sagalow was just in here and he's
No,
all
he
wearing
doesn't. No,
pee
but
He
pants.
did say
He goes,
something funny
but
to
he
me the
says-
other day.
Oh,
and,
Jordan,
I didn't,
another client of mine struggling with their
He
weight.
never says that.
Sagalow.
Yeah.
No, but he did say
Sorry.
something funny
Sorry,
to me
that
the other
was low.
He's like, I have a
No, I don't
client.
care. I am
He's
struggling.
Irish. He's 300 pounds.
He doesn't say that, and he's not 300 pounds, and
But
I'll
you-
kill everyone in here. Listen to me. He just listens, and he talks about your parents. His whole thing is about the parents and the growing up.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Oh, he hates parrots. But yeah, he said something.
He always-
he
but-
said
but
something
that's the other
fucking
thing.
hilarious to
That's
me
the other thing,
the other
too.
day that I didn't even realize it was a joke. Where I'm like, I'm just talking to him about being like, I can't fucking date any of these I'm like, I'm done with comics and all that shit. And he goes, yeah, well, I mean, female comics are out of their fucking mind. And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, I was kidding. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Was he kidding?
But the thing is, not to be a hater or anything, but we do want to have some. But it always goes back to the parents.
I want
like,
my
isn't there
therapist to
anybody
make
else?
jokes, too.
Isn't there anybody
Easy
else who
for you
go
to
to
say
who
you
fucks
have
you
a
up?
child.
Isn't there anybody else who fucks you up?
Yeah, he
who's-
talks about that too.
Sure. Yeah. He talks about your
because
upbringing
it
and
just
everything.
feels like it's kind of like when you're a therapist, like doing the A is to blame the
this
parents.
is so
When
classic.
you fall
It
back.
is classic.
Do you go to therapy?
No, I've been to Alan. He's great, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you know.
Well, shush then.
But like the parent thing is like,
It's
aren't there
just-
other people who fuck you up?
Yeah.
Has he ever done this to you? Have you ever been like, yeah, actually, like, I have a bit about it where I say da 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 da, and he just goes. You ever
No,
done
he
that?
always laughs when I go, yeah, I'm doing this bit about blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, it's good. He like always says it's
Well, he
funny.
doesn't laugh. He says that's good.
No, he laughs. He doesn't
He
laugh with you?
laughs?
But if comedians,
It's great having the same therapist, huh?
Yeah, right. Comedians should not be talking to therapists. They should be going to Haiti and like building schools or something, you know? They should be doing stuff for other people instead of more getting the microphone.
This is shattering her world. Then she laughs at you.
What? He doesn't laugh with you
I don't.
at least
I just.
ever?
I did it one time the other day. I was like, I'm actually doing a bit about it where I say this, and he was.
He like always laughs.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
You say I'm working on a bit about this.
No, well, yeah. Anytime I'm doing a bit, he's like, I think me and him, I think we just get each other. Like humor wise, I think he gets my humor.
Mm.
So
He's like, have you seen Dirty Work?
He thought what I said was sad. He was like, "Oh, that's hurtful."
It's funny
And I'm
when
like,
he goes
"No,
when he
it's-
goes that's sad. You go, yeah, it is sad.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
go, my retarded brother put his hands on my neck
Yeah,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah. When I say that kind of stuff, he's like, "Uh-oh." He doesn't laugh. He goes, "Uh-oh."
Oh, that's sad.
My therapist
No,
would
it's
say
not.
thing, that must have been so traumatic. For
You go to a
I
therapist?
oh no, it's not. She goes, yeah, let's take a step back. That's really true. I'm like, oh, well, I guess. if
I'll
put it
tell
that
you
way.
why it's nice to have a therapist that sees comics. It is that whole thing of you being like, he gets it with JFL, but take all that fucking little sass that you said that sentence with out of it. That is kind of a thing where you're like, you don't really have to like, because you can be like, you can have a therapist where you're like, yeah, the booker of blah 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 doesn't really like, and they could be like, well, why don't you just walk up to
You
her,
guys
get
all
her
need to
some
have children.
flowers or
Yeah.
something, or
All three of you need to have children.
I'm not having kids.
none of us in this room should have children.
You shouldn't even have children.
No, but I
That's what
do.
he said.
And it is what it is.
We
Now I'm
sent,
stuck.
we
No,
sent
but
a
I do.
congratulations video
I'm
to
s-
Benny yesterday for taking a shit in the toilet.
My Deb sent me a video. He was holding his little baby potty with a giant turd in it, like,
It looked like a
that
matzo
big.
ball.
Oh my god! It looked like a matzo. It looked like
Whoa.
matzo ball
That
soup,
must have
but like
hurt his
brown,
little
but like
butthole.
brown and yellow.
Or maybe
yeah,
his
he's
little
like
butthole feel
shitting.
good.
Dude, he's shitting in the little baby potty now. He goes right up to it and
amazing.
nobody like told him
There's
to do
no
that.
water in it?
No, it's just
Out of water shit?
no, it's just like
Oh,
a bucket.
God.
It's just like a bucket. But he was like,
It's not like a bucket. There's no
Dude,
water
he
in a
was
bucket.
holding,
There's usually
he was
water in a
holding the
bucket.
ball, and the piss was like swishing all over the place, like about to fall out, like with this big turd.
Were you
I'm like,
proud?
wow, of course.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both were
That
like,
wasn't his
congrats,
first,
Bree.
but the first
Proud?
time he just went and did it. He just like took it, which is very funny. Just take a shit in something
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He just figured it out. Where
He
was he
just
shitting
figured it
before?
out.
Right into his pants.
in his diaper.
Just shitting right into there.
Yeah.
Even
And
though
now
he's
he
like
goes
a,
in the thing.
He's got size 6. He's wearing adult diapers right now.
yeah, he's huge.
Yeah.
Dropping deuces.
I'm
in
getting
there.
there.
He
Yeah.
still wears diapers?
No, yeah. He's wearing size 6, but training
old is he?
pants 2.5.
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
Right? Is he normal?
I think so. I think he's normal.
Is the pooping normal?
Yeah, I think so.
The pooping in
How
the
would it-
pants?
What would be irregular about it?
Is it more normal for a 2-year-old to be like
Get it out. Spit it out. Spit it the fuck out, you fucking mumble mouth.
It was one slip up. Is it normal? Is it more normal for a 2-year-old to be like, "Hey, I need to go poop," and then you take him to the bathroom, or do they just and shit? Is that
What?
regular?
What's-
what? He
That's
just-
them shitting.
Yeah, but eventually, yeah, I think he'll be like, we'll be at Burger King and he'll be like, I have to use the potty.
Okay,
We'll sit down. Yeah.
but he's only getting to that point now.
He
Which is
took like
normal.
his second poopy on the toilet. On the
Oh.
little
You
baby
can say poop
toilet.
on the
Do you
toilet.
wipe his
He's not
ass
here.
too?
His second.
Poopy.
No, I don't wipe my son's ass.
He took his second
little
little
Brendan-
good boy
Brendan
in
just
your
asked me-
poopy.
Brendan just asked me if I wipe his ass.
Do
Well,
you wipe
of
his
course
ass?
yeah, of course.
With wet.
Well, but yeah, with wipes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking to 3
Can
people
I
we
tell
don't
you
fucking
something?
know.
My dog
'Cause
had a
sometimes-
hair sticking out of her butt.
Ew.
It was a little poopy attached to a little hair. She's a puppy.
Yeah, yeah.
Ugh.
And I pulled
You
the
pulled
hair.
it out. Did she cry?
It went like this.
Yeah.
And then it was a dreadlock that came out. And she was like,
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck
like
my
that.
ass.
Oh, you
You
got to
can
be
tell it felt
careful.
good.
You
You
can
can
like
tell it felt
rip stuff.
no,
out
I
of
went,
her.
I went
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh
want to
my
put things
God.
in your dog's ass either, is what I found out.
Oh,
I found that out the hard way,
what'd you
folks.
do? Your finger?
Just keep things out of your dog's ass.
Sometimes her butthole is right there, and you're like, get it out of my face.
You're
or
like,
I'm gonna
what, how
poop."
far
yeah.
can I get in there? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, a little little fun fact.
So you rented a cat or adopted a cat, fostered a cat, bought a cat.
I say I rescued a cat.
You
Yeah.
leased a
The
cat.
Did you
fucking-
go to the rescue place?
Yeah, my
I
lease is-
financed a cat.
Well, how long? I don't want to talk about the
You
cat.
saw the pictures of the cat? Let me ask the question.
Brendan carries around in a little box from when he goes from apartment to apartment.
It has a helmet for ex-girlfriend, just being like, "Fuck you."
He's like-
yeah.
he's like
That's
the-
why I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went through the breakup, and then you saw a cat online, and you're like, "Cute."
Well, I was like walking around my apartment, and there was just like
Aimlessly?
yeah, dude. The air was like different. You know what I mean? Because it's still the
You
the
heard this in
apartment
the
used to
background?
have like love.
Not the one who's so far away when I feel the snake bite into my veins. Ever did I wanna be there again?
and I don't remember why I came. Was it like that?
No,
Or was
but I was walking.
inside out, just living the vida loca. We'll push and pull you down, living the vida loca.
Remember William Hung?
Go ahead, guys.
Do you remember him? William Hung? Just some fucking retarded Asian guy that everybody made fun of for like 2 years.
Yeah, but he was good.
Who was he?
He was on American Idol, and he was like, he sang that song.
Really?
No, he sang "She Bangs"
Oh, She Bangs.
by Ricky
Oh.
Martin. Yeah.
So then you saw her online.
So
Him.
there's a lady in Long Island that puts out cat traps and saves a bunch of cats and then just gives
Seems
them
not
away.
like saving.
No, but she gives
She
them
hunts
away.
cats.
And she like was FaceTiming me and she's like, "What cat do you want?" She has thousands of cats walking around and I'm like, that one, I guess. I mean, what the fuck? And she's like, oh, then she like reaches in, like, you know, like fucking this one. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Is that a good one? And she brought it and brought it to my fucking house. And the cat's immediately terrified of me. And we're kind of like building a relationship where I should, and I talked to Ian about this, should have got a fucking kitten that I could groom like a pedophile.
I got.
That's cool. I like cats though. The older I get, I like cats more and more.
Yeah, me
They're
too.
just
I
better.
love
Like,
dogs.
Yeah.
well, dogs
I
are
like
cool,
dogs,
but
too.
you know, you got people bringing them around everywhere and shit. Like, no one brings cats around.
My
Nobody
dog is
wants-
at home, looking like a cat.
Oh,
How big is she gonna get?
Oh, she's just a little girl. She looks like a mini German Shepherd.
Okay.
She rules. Although she got shots yesterday, and I took her to Graham's house with Pat and a hang, and her little bicep hurt, and she kept going and biting at people. So I
Oh.
need to let that. That's why she's home. She's resting.
Do you bring her into Whole Foods?
Yeah, I bring her everywhere.
is she spayed?
Not yet.
She gonna get her period?
Yeah.
They're
You know what's
synced
funny?
up.
If you go to the Whole Foods in Union Square, there's a sign that says like you can't shop with your personal bag. And then if you go to the Whole Foods in Williamsburg, there's a sign that says please don't bring your dog in the store. Because white women love bringing their dogs in the Whole Foods.
I know that's right.
She's flying for 6 hours to California tomorrow.
Yeah, with you.
Yeah,
in
what's
your
that
lap.
like? bringing
You're putting her in
dogs?
your lap though,
On a
right?
plane?
She goes in my lap and she passes
She's not
out.
going in the. She's not going with the baggage.
No.
Because you know when people bring their dogs on airplanes and they're like, United Airlines killed my dog.
Oh yeah.
Like, what did you
Because they
fucking
put the
think
dog
was,
under the
Dude,
fucking
What
Did
did
I
you
thing.
tell
think
you
was
this?
gonna happen?
Wait, listen to this. The other day I'm checking into Delta. I told you this. I must have. I'm checking into Delta. They're
The
taking my
autistic
ticket.
lady?
No. And they go, hey. And he like was looking at me weird. And I was like, what? What's up? And he was like, I just watched you on the BNN with Edward, what's his name?
Oh my
Brad
God.
Edwards.
Brad Williams.
Brad Williams. And he goes, wait a minute, is that Coyote? And she was in the thing, and he goes, can I see her? And I held her up, and he was like, wow, in the flesh. And I was like, okay, let's
Oh,
ease
that's
up.
great.
But isn't that crazy?
That's so cool.
She
Big
got
fan.
recognized.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She gets recognized more than I do.
Yeah.
Jordan's like, do you want a picture of me or something? The guy's like, nah, I'm
Just let me
okay.
touch your
Right,
dog.
right.
Can I touch your dog?
That's the worst when that happens, when somebody's punishing you and they're talking to you for too long and they're like, I'm a big fan. And you're like, want a picture? And they're like, no. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to get you to go away.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
trying to get you to go away.
Right.
And
I'm
now
not
you
really
think
a-
I love you.
Picture
Right.
person. I just want a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You've had that?
Yes.
Where you're like, you want a picture? And they're like, no. And then they
Yeah.
turn it on you.
Yeah.
I don't mind having a convo with somebody.
Yes, you
I'm a
do.
man of the people.
Let
I
me show
like
you what the
it.
combo is. Talk to me, okay? Hi,
Who am I?
you're you.
Oh, okay. Hi, how's it going?
Hi, I really like your joke. I really liked your joke about being a royal queen. Looking
Thank
like
you.
one.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Why are you talking like that?
Here.
Why are you? Oh, you're from
Sorry, what are we complaining
Oklahoma?
about?
Yeah.
Toronto?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you very much. What's your name?
Amy.
Amy. Nice to meet you. Follow me on Instagram.
Okay.
and then I'll hit on you, which is what I do every time. Okay, well, thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks. I'm still
And then I
standing here.
turn to whoever.
I'm still standing
What is this
here.
fucking retard?
No, eventually you go, want a picture? Because maybe
No.
that's what they want. And then they go, no. And then you feel like a retard.
I've never asked somebody if they want a picture.
Here, Racine, you do it. Here, I'll be a fan.
Okay.
Hey.
No, I'll do it. I'll be your
No,
fan.
wait, I'll
Ready?
be a fan.
Ready?
I love you. Where's Nick Mullen?
I wish.
Where is he?
Wait, let me be one of your fans.
Actually, I'll put him on speaker right now.
I'm Palestinian.
Yeah, that's right. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with having a Muslim fan base? I do have a lot of Muslim and Latino fans. I don't know if you guys know that about me. A lot of Latino guys like
Was
Mike
there a
Recine.
podcast where a woman was talking about Palestinian rights and you were just kind of going,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
that was the funniest
I
clip
sent
ever.
That clip. Did I send you
Bro,
that clip? I
that
sent you the
was-
clip. I like zoomed in on Scott's face.
don't freak out.
Hold
Of my
on.
show? Of my show?
Yeah,
Was
hold
there
on.
a show
There was
she's
a
on?
woman in a
I
hijab
think so.
just going
Just being
off.
like,
and
dude, yeah,
Racine's
I
going,
sent this to
yeah,
Scott. Look at this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Black and it's white.
What's wrong with
Pick a
that, though?
side and defend it with your fucking
Oh.
chest out. Pick a side
Listen.
and stay out of it because being neutral just shows how much power you are.
Yeah.
Because we all black and it's white. Pick a side and defend it with your fucking chest out. Pick a side.
She's right. What's wrong with that?
And defend it with
None
your
of you guys
chest
are going to
out.
heaven.
Pick a side and defend it with your chest out. Pick pick a side.
Literally.
and
Pick a
defend it with
side.
his
Yeah, let's
chest out.
fucking-
Pick a side.
Yeah, let's meme it and auto tune
ready,
it.
rap
And he's just like this.
Pick a side and stick it with your chest out. Political. Scott's gonna kill himself.
Nice.
That was great.
I thought that was so fucking funny.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, you guys could think whatever you want. I think Allah has been rewarding me lately.
Are you going to become Muslim?
I don't. Maybe it's
Really?
not off the table.
You're going to put a
Muslim.
little hat
Yeah,
on?
it's not
I have
off
a
the
joke
table.
about that.
It's
Get
not
it
off-
right. Muslim.
It's not a joke. It's actually a thing that happened. This woman was like, I was talking about Muslim.
You should be
Muslim.
if anybody in this room should be Muslim, it should be you,
Why me?
Jordan.
Yeah, cover your face up.
You would
And don't talk.
Yeah, stop talking and get rid of everything but those bug eyes.
being Ian with Ian. She's just
Being Ian with
they're quiet the whole time.
being Ian with the vessel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being Indian is just a baby crying.
Recine has really changed. You know, I noticed in your laugh when you think something's funny now, you go, Hamas.
Wait, why should I be Muslim though? Women should be Muslim?
I just think it's
Instead of haha, you say Gaza.
Haha, you say Allah Akbar.
The other night at your show, someone said something. You go, man, that's a really Islamabad joke.
IDF, more like IDGAF.
he said that in a group chat. He's recycling bits.
I did.
He's a fat hack. He's a fat fucking hack.
I didn't want it to just die in the group chat.
It was funny.
The way you looked between Ian's eyes and my eyes, like you were a kid tattling. He's built it all of it. He said that in a group chat.
He did.
I wanted to
I
tell
did. I said that in a
my
group
God.
chat.
Oh, that's so funny.
My
I just
Apple
don't
Watch
find
is-
anything funny about the wanton slaughter of innocent Muslims.
He said in the group chat.
He's a fat
I'm sweating from how much I'm laughing at this. Holy shit.
He pointed at it. He said it. Don't laugh at that. Okay, anyway.
Oh, my belly.
But why would it be good for me to be Muslim? As a woman or as Jordan?
if you guys talk about Palestine, do they like take your cellar spots away or something?
I must have talked about it
'Cause
for
I have
2 years.
I have seen. Yeah, she's got you mixed up with Mo America somehow.
That is so funny. He said it in the group chat. Is so funny.
God damn.
It's good getting the big laughs early in the show because then you can just kind of relax.
Yeah.
Go on your phone.
Yes,
Have you gotten any backlash for your new religion?
No, I mean, what backlash?
I don't know. Has Amy Schumer come for you?
No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm not, dead.
Yeah.
I'm surprised every day I go.
Dude,
I
speaking
goes-
of that, you guys know about these Clinton list?
What's that?
Jeez. All the people that have killed themselves.
It's a lot of people.
What?
Whoa,
It's a lot of
really?
people, and it's all like, this guy shot himself in the back of the head 4 times.
Yeah.
Then drove his car into a ravine.
That happened to Officer
Yeah.
Yerke, the guy who was the first responding officer at the Oklahoma City bombing.
Mhm.
He started
Oh,
to
yeah,
come
yeah,
out in
yeah.
the news and say that there were multiple people there and it wasn't just one
No,
person.
Yeah.
Ian, what I'm saying, this list though is like
Well,
that,
I'll
but
tell you
like
what.
a million people.
It's like,
Right.
Like an
it's like
entire-
thousands of people. That,
No, like an
that-
entire squad of
yeah.
cops all shot themselves in the head after they were like, no,
Actually,
we
I
saw-
don't believe in any of that. I
Really?
think, you just hate Hillary Clinton because she's a woman.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that the Clinton kill list
Look
is
up
real.
Officer Yerke,
Is
by
there,
the way.
do some people think
No, I'm
it's not
trying to
real?
make a joke. Like,
No, but I am
like I'm
wondering.
scared.
Oh yeah, I know. I was
Yeah.
scared too, thinking about it.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
about it in my own head, I was like,
yeah.
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
But now I'm talking about it. It's crazy. We got to look into it.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. I don't
What
have anything.
happens? Okay.
What happens
Look
when you
into
die?
it.
You-
Then what?
No, not that anything would happen just because
No,
it's
no,
an
just
interesting
then what?
rabbit hole.
What are we looking into?
Well,
Why
just
and
to know
why?
how many people. Because it's interesting that you can just tell. Why not go for a different thing? Why not be like, this guy fell off a building? This guy
Right, it's all like-
Well,
kill
don't fix it
Stab
if it ain't
himself with a
broke.
pen 40 times.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you
but, you
that
know,
was-
hey, listen,
that-
everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
That was the
Are
theory
you saying
with
that so you don't die?
that was the theory with Obama's chef.
Well, that was funny. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess
You
what's
know.
the point of being like president or somebody big if
If
you
you're
can't
not
just
gonna be
kill
secretly
whoever the fuck
gay?
you want?
Damn. Now that if
Well,
I
what's
get killed
funny
for
is
saying
the
put it
Clintons
down.
had a
love
chef.
that.
The Clintons had a personal chef that went hiking one day and drowned in like 6 inches of water or something.
Really?
And then Marvin Bush's brother, had a nanny that was like hit by her car one day. She like went out to her car and it rolled on top of her.
Jesus.
What, they get fucking the Knight Rider?
Yeah, they got Wile E. Coyote to take her out. Yeah. So I guess I think that happens. It's like you get close to these people and then you just overhear the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Obama's like, yes, I'm gay.
Drank
Michelle has a big cock.
Michelle's real name is Michael.
And you're like, here's your eggs, Barack. I'll just see myself out. Can I leave early today?
Here are your eggs. You're not a gay man.
I never thought you were gay.
And with a side of your wife is not born named Michael. Sure, we've never seen a picture of her pregnant, but I don't need proof.
Obama's like, come out and look at this puddle with me for a second.
Yeah.
Does that puddle look shallow to you?
Why don't you
Why don't
sniff
you
it?
smell that water?
Oh, can I show you how I learned to surf on the back of someone's head?
By the way, I am totally gay.
And just so you know, I am gay. Michelle's like, you tried him, bro.
I love cum.
It's either this or my cum. You choose.
Good job, Barack.
Come back to bed.
P5O.
I would love if this was like a show that Barack watched. He's like, hey, what the hell? I guess I'm open to scrutiny.
I'm gonna unsubscribe to their Patreon.
Comedian Mike Recine and Ian Finance were died mysteriously. That'd be funny if Barack kills
If
us
I
for
kill
doing this
myself,
podcast.
everybody's gonna be like, it couldn't
Everyone's
be
gonna-
Clinton. They already think she said she wants to kill herself so many
Yeah,
times.
I know. What is this? A
right.
psyop?
Right.
What's that?
Well,
Like a psycho?
psychological operation.
Whoa.
Oh, easy to do for me. They just hold up a picture of my ex. They're like, oh, Jesus.
I think you'd be pretty easy to be MK Ultra'd.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me
Instead of
my
like-
ex will be in heaven.
Yeah. Instead of like putting drugs into you to make you do things for the government, they'll be like, your ex will come back if you
Die.
you infiltrate this mosque.
What about maybe instead of killing people, they make Jordan rape people
What?
with the MK Ultra?
I
don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing something out. I'm just throwing it out. I'm just throwing a premise out. They can't all be.
She's not paragliding into a music fest in Israel. I don't think she'd do that. And just because it happened doesn't mean that
and who got-
genocide's deserved.
Right,
Right,
and you
right.
gotta be on. If you're not on one side, then you're like. Blah, 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 blah.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
Scott's quietly cleaning a gun and
Yeah,
loading it.
This is a great podcast, but Hamas didn't rape a single person. Hamas did not rape a single woman. Okay, just want to be very clear on
Lie
that.
alarm.
I
Just
do
want to be
think,
very,
I do think one
very
of
clear on
the,
that. If you've,
I think one of the global sicknesses is that idea, though, that you have to pick a side. Ian, I need you to go back to your seat.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're
You don't
fine.
need to go that far, but
Like,
I
God.
just like
No,
getting
come
close
well,
to
come
you
everyone.
have to
little.
pick a side. I mean, the thing is, you
Just-
can.
there
You
go.
can side with the
This
the
is the same
terrorists,
spot
or
I
you
was
can
in.
side with
No,
the, the freedom fighters.
But I'm just saying, picking a side.
What?
That's the problem. That's the problem with every political situation. So they're like, if you don't pick one side, you're bad. Like with the vaccine, it's like, sure, we should get a vaccine to stop people from getting sick, but at the same time, the restrictions were so. You know what I mean? Like there are nuances. Anatomy of a Fall talks about it really well.
I took the vaccine, and I don't ever want to like talk about it again. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm fine.
Where'd your shoes go?
There.
Oh my God.
The vaccine took. Pfizer took my shoes.
It's so funny to not have shoes on, but to have a leather jacket on.
He's like solving a crime, but he wants to
Yeah.
be comfortable about it.
Right. Hey, Tony got a new rug. I don't want to. All right, Mike, you're going to take your shoes off. Everybody take your shoes off.
Dude, Sagalow, I was crying laughing watching the clip about if Tony Soprano were evil or emo and you did the
Oh yeah. He's
Wait, what do you do?
That's cool. We are
the
having a lot of
Black
laughs
Parade.
today, but go ahead.
huh?
Hey, when I was a young boy, my father took me to the Black Parade.
it was so good.
I'm failing this. You're gonna regret right now. I'm failing this.
What are you
What are you
up?
doing? You're going on Pornhub?
Oh yeah, my lipstick is calling. Don't bother, Angel. I know exactly what goes on.
That's great, Brendan. You know, we had a lot of laughs today, but I just want to say once again, Hamas did not rape a single woman.
I thought they cut some boobs off or something.
I don't know how this song goes.
Yeah, but I'm so sick.
Yeah,
So sick
but
of
that
being
was just some
tired.
kids.
And oh, so tired of being sick. We're both such magnificent liars.
I don't know how that fucking goes.
The Black Parade was good because I could imagine him saying when I was a young boy.
Yeah, when
you know
I
what
was
mean?
a young boy, my father took me to the city to see
Yeah.
the Black Parade.
That's such a Tony thing to do.
You're good at Carmela too.
Tony.
Yeah, so good.
That's Marge Simpson.
Marge is Homer.
What was Carmela?
Tony,
Well, no,
Homer,
no,
did you
no.
cheat on me again? Every day, Homer, I think about Furio.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Tony.
I think about Furio. Homie,
Fucking those whores again.
homie, and your gumars.
Hi, caramba.
Come on, Marge.
No.
We all cheat on our wives sometimes. Can I do Homer? I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
He never had the making.
all the money in me for this family. He's like that. It's like a desperate. Oh,
Oh.
right.
Wait,
Come
how
on,
do you-
Marge. Everything this family has is from the work I do. That's what Tony says.
what about them groundskeeper Willie, and he never had a makings of a varsity athlete.
Whoa.
Did you lose it?
That's funny because I saw the scene and
Homer, I
everything.
got syphilis again. I'm sick of you fucking those whores.
Skinner.
Oh, you want to hear something? You want to hear something good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. I have to talk shit about somebody that we know. Okay, so on our podcast on the Patreon, Out for Smokes, the Out for Smokes show, we said,
Political
we
podcast.
said, what if it was Jake Flores Sopranos, and it's like, woke up this morning, ate myself some cum. Got on Twitter and said that Nick Mullen is dumb.
Who's the other person that has a big beef with him?
Lewis.
Everyone.
Lewis?
Oh, Louis Gomez spit on him.
That's all we're gonna say.
Do
That's
you
all
have
we're
a
gonna
beef
say.
with him? Yeah, you have a beef.
He's so insignificant. I do not
It
spend
doesn't
any
matter.
time
Yeah.
thinking
Let's
about
go back to Hamas and how they didn't commit a single rape.
Jesus fucking
Whoa!
Christ. What the fuck is wrong with
Why
you?
would you do that?
Yeah.
We have to do it.
Yeah. Why?
It's just a part of the show.
What is it? It's a taser.
We have to.
Yeah, here, hold on. Let me charge it to plug it in.
Get away
Stop!
from me.
No, come
Aw,
on! Don't
damn
do
it.
Get
that.
away from me. We don't like it on this couch.
Yeah.
We're not.
Nobody likes
We're
it.
not tasered.
We have to do it once.
Yeah.
You come near
Let
me
me-
with
will
that,
you
I'm
plug
gonna
it in
break your
for me?
fucking jaw.
I have a concealed carry permit.
Will you plug it in for me?
So yeah,
Come on, stop. How did you not know he was
Sorry.
going to do that?
Sorry.
He said. He did.
because I.
He said.
I'm a gazelle.
Now I'm kind of on that couch's side a little bit.
Come over. Come hang out.
No way. I'm not going near you. I love that you're. This is like how black comedians do jokes. Oh man, he said.
He said.
Oh
I
man,
know.
he said. Oh.
I stole it from black comedians. I think it's so funny. He said, that's
Yeah.
all. I've listened to the seller to the black table, and they literally will be like, water bottles on the floor. He said, water bottles. And they just all die, and they say the same
That's
thing over and over.
interesting. There's a black table at the cellar.
Yeah,
The tables are segregated by race.
they have to be.
They
probably.
self-segregate.
Yeah.
We're not putting them
Oh,
there.
okay.
I don't sit at the black table on purpose.
I sit there.
Sometimes
Yeah,
I
I
go
bet you
over.
I'm
do.
welcome.
Yeah.
I'm invited to the cookout, but I'm also asked to leave.
I think we're all, everybody's invited, Ian.
get rid of it,
I
man.
think scary. Yeah. It's.
I don't like it.
You
Can I
can
see
put
it?
it down.
I see.
Mm,
I won't.
I don't want any. No.
You know you can trust me, Brendan.
No.
I really.
Motherfucker said no.
Motherfucker
said
turn it
no.
But just to remind you, Mike Recine did go.
What the fuck? This is terrifying.
It's so terrifying.
Feel it. Feel
I
it.
know,
Tell
but you
Tase
gotta just-
yourself.
Taste it on your leg a little.
You have to touch your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to do.
You can do it.
Just stop.
Do it.
How about my dick and balls?
No.
My cock
Let's
and
start with
balls.
my.
Let's
Let's start with my
compromise.
dick and
Yeah.
balls.
Let me put it on my dick and balls.
And we'll move towards the leg.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Oh man, I don't want to do that again.
It's behind here.
How about this? How about I
gonna
put it
throw
on
it
my
down
dick
that.
and balls?
I guess I am kind
Never
of a-
have that again.
Listen, I'm gonna bend over, you touch it in my asshole, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's
we're
it.
gonna have if I die.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna lay on my back. You're gonna put your my knees on my shoulders.
Motherfucker said, "Ow." Shit, he said, "Ow."
Motherfucker said strawberry.
Motherfucker got hurt.
Motherfucker said, ooh.
All right. I was doing a show in Jersey one time with this guy in the audience was wearing like a vest and pants but no jacket. And the comic on stage goes, he got a 3-piece suit. He got the third piece on layaway.
That's really good. That's really good. That's really good.
You know, one of the best Def Jams I ever saw. Jacked, ripped black guy came out on stage with a suit jacket, no shirt underneath, a cowboy hat. Looked at the guy in the crowd and goes, "Look at this nerdy motherfucker. Look at he at home inventing dicks." Like a gay scientist.
He home is funny enough for me.
Yeah.
He home.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, he home.
Yeah, I was in it on He Home. I went, whatever comes after this is just the cherry on top.
Pete Holmes' his cousin.
Pete Holmes.
He
Ha-
home.
Are you've started a new podcast?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Soon.
right.
We're getting everything all ready and all that
Is it
shit.
gonna be with Barstool?
No,
Oh.
no, it's gonna be in my fucking apartment. You know.
With the cat?
Yeah, I'm doing a podcast with the cat.
What's
So-
the cat's name?
No, me and Maddie Smith are starting one called Maddie and the Fatty.
What's the cat's name?
What
She
if you
hates
wanna-
that.
Can't let
I
her talk.
hate that you're gonna be the fat butt.
I hate it too. Fat butt. There's no.
The
Oh,
fuck?
one of them needs
I
an
wanted
ass.
Yeah, you go. I hate that you're the fat cunt.
I'm gonna-
Wait, what the fuck? I hate that you're the big, ugly, gross fat guy.
I don't-
Just the sight of you makes me want to puke. Oh, I hate it.
I hate that you're gonna be on the podcast. I hate
No,
that
it's a
you'll
funny
be there.
name. Why don't
I
you like the
know,
name?
but because I don't want you to be get resentful of the being made fun of.
How weak do you think I am?
I've been.
That you think
I've
I'm-
talked
let's-
to you
let's
about
think
it when
about
you
stuff.
go,
What, the
fucking
truth?
3 years ago. Last
Let's
time I
think
got a
of
phone
stuff we
call
can make
from
fun
you.
of Maddie Smith for. Let's all go around the room. We'll write some zingers for Maddie.
Right. She
Just so that you
takes
don't-
forever
She's
to
on
start
the
a
worst
podcast
show
with
ever
someone.
made.
Yeah.
She's on the gayest show I've ever seen in my life, where
Right.
they literally Joey
It really
Dardano-
is all He Homes.
It was somebody was describing one of the games to me, and they're like, "Yeah." Then they bring a prop out, and you're like, "Oh, this prop, yeah, that prop." And I was
In
like,
the
"Oh my
classroom.
god,
I know.
it's really."
I
so
picture
any of
every
that.
time before Maddie goes out, she just goes, "Fuck me."
Yeah.
And then has to go on
yeah.
stage in the classroom.
So-
It's like a game you play when you're in like 7th grade.
it's so bad.
She's like 34 years old.
And all the
She's doing-
insults
she's
are
doing
crazy.
well, though. We
It's
can't
like
hate on.
Brendan's sitting there, he likes to whack it, and Mike, he wearing a whack jacket. And
everybody's like,
"Hey, fuck you!
Hey, shut up!
Oh, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Nick Cannon is like,
Yeah.
he's crying in the back.
The audience is full of all his illegitimate children.
It's a bunch of babies and nannies.
One of them's like, "This is my first time meeting him."
Motherfucker still made me pay for a ticket. They call me
They
catch
got
no
to
breaks.
audition for Wild and Out to talk to their dad. That's such a funny thing to do though. Just have 11. He's got like 11 kids.
Yeah.
Does
And
he
just-
11. He's got way more than that.
Really?
What?
Yes.
It's just
Look up
11?
how many kids.
Hey
Nick
Alexa.
Cannon
I thought
you
it's
don't have
11.
one.
has. No, our Alexa's name is Ethan.
Well, that's fucked up. But also like, but people
hear me?
will.
No, it's mean.
Excuse me.
To our son.
Sorry. People shit on him for that. But like, isn't it weird that Robert De Niro's having a kid at like 80?
see?
No
Robert De
way.
Niro's having a kid at 80 years
that's
old.
just as
That's
bad.
disgusting
That's-
and
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Why?
every
I'm
human
go to my
should be
dad's
taken out
funeral.
back and shot in the back of the head at 65.
I hear you.
No.
Yes, say goodbye. Sorry. Sorry.
How old is Gail?
Bye-bye, 71.
Yeah.
6 years too long, bitch. You're running on borrowed time.
All right. At a certain point, you're just a burden to your whole fucking life, like your whole family and shit.
Well, I'm not saying that.
But I
I'm
think,
just
I think the
saying.
age now is
Sorry.
75. Alan
Okay,
is 100.
75.
Alan will
75.
never die.
Get your affairs in order.
I thought about
No.
Hmm.
Imagine how much change we could make if you knew you were going to die at 65.
Yeah, I'm already paralyzed with fear knowing that I'm going to die at like 50 something.
No, you have till
Uh,
65.
Oh, thanks. I saw Billy Joel and he took out his kids to like sing a song and they're like 4
old.
and 7.
Oh,
dude.
really?
Yeah,
What?
he's got
That's
young
so
kids
weird.
too.
Dude, Billy Joel.
It's such
That's
a
just
weird
what they
thing
do.
to do. Like,
They have
I'm
a
gonna go to my
career.
dad's
Yeah,
funeral when I'm
I get it.
7.
That's why
Yeah.
I only fuck 19
Hey,
year olds.
that's my thing.
Yeah, right.
Have you been fucking 19-year-olds?
No. I would never go down that fucking route. Are you kidding? Who am I,
Okay.
Ian?
No.
Imagine Robert De Niro's kids being like, "Yeah, so my dad died when I was 7. I got a podcast now."
Because it's like you.
All right, I don't know. All right.
25?
No, that's fine.
Absolutely not. That's disgusting.
How was
I
Billy
have.
Joel?
I will.
Oh, he was great, dude.
Yeah.
It's funny though. He's like so old
Yeah.
that he like doesn't even, and he's so bored of the songs and all that stuff.
Sure.
But he's really good. So it was like kind of like the best Chuck E. Cheese I've ever been to because he looked like
He's
an animatronic.
animatronic.
He did. He was like,
Yeah.
"What's the matter?" I'm like eating shitty pizza. Only the good die. I'm like, when did you die?
Well, what's his face? That guy Ray, who's a comic. I forget his last name. Went.
DeVito? Romano?
Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Romano?
No.
Ray Romano.
Who do
Ray
we
with
know
the
that's
long hair
named
at the
Ray?
celery.
I
Ellen.
want another baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went.
I'm 80
to
years old.
He went to a Billy Joel and he was like crying. He said it was the most beautiful. Oh no, Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney I saw too. Paul
Say
McCartney was
Paul
great.
McCartney.
No, Nicki Minaj.
Yes, I mean, I was crying at Nicki Minaj. Hilarious.
I
You
got
saw
my
Paul
fake
McCartney?
ID
Is that
taken away
better?
at a Ringo Starr concert one time.
Really?
Yeah.
They're both really good.
Wow.
What are you doing? Where are you getting this MSG money?
It's funny. My dad got the tickets to Paul McCartney, but he
I
couldn't
killed
go.
him for them.
But then I
I slit his throat for section L.
I actually kind of regret it because he's dead. Yeah, no, he couldn't go, so I got the tickets and I took Mike Cannon.
You know,
Oh, I like that you asked a question. Now you're looking at your phone.
you know,
Why?
Billy
Is
Joel.
your dog texting you?
Dude, I saw him in 2014. He did the cool shit. He came out and he goes, I gotta be honest, I haven't given you anything new to sing along to in the past 20 or so years. So if it's all right with you, I'm just gonna play the hits.
Everyone's like,
And
yeah.
then he went into Uptown Girl. And it was like
That's hilarious.
amazing.
He actually, when I saw him, he was like, we actually might have some new shit coming out. And everyone was like, we don't care.
Yeah. We're not here for that.
Right. Paul McCartney, though, was playing new shit. He played every song that you could know for. He played tons of Beatles, all that shit. And then he was like, okay, I'm going to play you a new song I wrote. So if you have to go to the bathroom, now's the time to do it.
Is
Like,
that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, we call this
that's
the
so
going to the bathroom song.
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's great.
And then,
What was this new song? Catch a goot, go.
oh God, dude.
I saw
he's on
Jackson
TikTok.
Brown and all of the old songs were amazing and all the new songs were like, we have to save the oceans. And everybody's like, no. Because the songs he wrote, like Doctor My Eyes and all that, he was like
Yeah.
21.
Yeah,
so he's
yeah,
gotta
right.
be like, dude, can I just try this one? And he's like, black people and white people need to be friends. And people are like,
He's like, every Asian is our friend.
Get off the stage. Go back in time. Kill yourself. Good.
It was true. And then he'd literally defeat it, be like, all right, Dr. My eyes can see. And we'd be like,
Yeah.
yay. We
Yeah.
love you.
Go back in
But
the
he's
All
gotta
these
be like
guys,
75, right?
They play their songs
Yeah,
and you
he's
can just
hot,
tell
though.
they're like, whatever. And everybody's like creaming their fucking pussies.
It's gotta
Yeah.
be.
Totally. If you know the songs, it's great. It'd
It
be
was
awesome
great.
if comedy was like that, but it's not.
But it's nice when you get that new,
Especially not my comedy.
a new chunk,
best.
that new chunk of material.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
something
so
new.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, man. Yeah.
What's my new chunk?
Ian's
right
like,
now?
you ever have sex with a woman?
I'm trying this new thing.
Trying to make a
Shut
fat
the
joke.
fuck up.
Then, yeah, new chunk around this area. Come on. Come on. I love you. You know. What are you going to do?
I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're
You're
gonna,
gonna go for a run.
You're gonna be on a podcast where that's gonna come flying at you, and you're gonna go, "I never should have made fun of Jordan. This feels really, really bad."
What's going to come flying at me?
Fat jokes with Maddie and the Fatty. Is it at least
I don't
Fatty
care.
with DD
Yeah.
Wise?
No. It's FATTY. I don't care. I've
I don't
been fat
believe
my
you.
whole life. I don't give a shit.
What if it's a hot girl calling you fat?
I
It's
fuck
gonna
hot
trigger
girls
you.
all the time.
Do you really?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Gail.
What is this? The lie hour? Shut the fuck up.
What? Dude, what if I just you wouldn't mind. You wouldn't, would you mind? Would you mind if
What
I
was the last
started
girl you
seeing
had
your mom?
sex with? Describe her. Wait first.
Her weight. She didn't wait long, you know what I'm saying? I came pretty fast.
Nice.
Just like start with like the number it was of you and her together, and then we'll do subtraction.
Well, she was wearing a hijab.
At least she had a job.
No, I'm not gonna.
That's a good campaign for a Muslim leaving the faith, being like, no more high job and hello, high job. You know?
Hello,
Hi.
Hello, hi, John.
Hello, hi, hey, how you
I'm
doing,
saying
job?
hi, job, and then
what's up, job? I'm here. I used to be Muslim.
I'm not anymore. Right? Hire me.
No, it's good.
Sorry,
some sort of
my
reel,
12 kids.
some sort of
My
video
husband
resume.
started a podcast.
Sorry, I was late. I was annulling my rape marriage,
I don't think there are any
which is
Muslims.
a thing in their land.
Sure it is. I know. Yeah. I don't think there are any
I
Muslim.
was out for a while. I got hit over the
There's
head
no-
and dragged back to a man's cave. It's archaic, Mike.
I
It's a
don't
book
really,
of
I
war.
don't really agree
You're
with that.
supporting.
I don't
You're
really agree with that.
supporting a people that would have your wife stuffed in a bag
What are you
with a
talking
little
about?
slit.
You really think that?
Yeah.
What's your evidence for that?
The women that they say should be undercover from God.
I think a lot of them are choosing to do that. and also,
Misunderstood.
Yeah, of course they're choosing to do it because they've been brought up to believe that that's right.
yeah, but why you guys think that your way of life is so like it's?
You think
'Cause
it's
I-
you
my
think
face
it's-
isn't covered.
You think it's great to?
We
just
wish
walk
it
around-
was.
You think it's great to just walk around with no hijab?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do.
You'd love,
Yeah, it's awesome. I love feeling the sun against my skin.
Yeah. I like being
Yeah,
able to
it's
wear
so nice.
shorts.
That feels great.
Yeah.
To be able to choose who I love.
Right.
I think a lot. Of that, I think a lot of that. I know, but
He's not kidding. I'm not kidding. Really serious. They also think
but as they're,
they think that
if
if
I
you
could- to
kill
be
somebody
serious-
from a different religion that you're going to heaven. That means that by proxy killing somebody is good. That's not a great religion.
it seems like a lot of people who go to Gaza are like the people are very nice. I had a great time, and I think a
Sure.
lot of the stuff you're saying sounds like a little bit of Western propaganda. And when you can dehumanize people, it's easier
Have
to
you been to Gaza?
to kill them. No, but I
What do
will
you
be
mean
on the
you've
first
heard-
plane
there's so
when
many
they rebuild the airport. I'll be on the first plane over there with my
Haven't you
family.
heard the
special from Gaza.
Right.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard the recordings of the men being like, Daddy, I killed a Jew? And they're like, you're a good boy.
Yeah.
That's a real
They're like,
recording.
not enough.
Yeah,
That's
but
a real recording.
that's people who like lived in a open air prison.
It's not an open air prison. It's what they agreed to confine themselves to.
Look, it's
After
all
they
I
were
don't think
bad.
conquered.
that's true.
It's all bad.
And I don't. Yeah.
Everywhere was you conquer a place, you get the place, you own the place. They said you could have this little place. They said deal, and now they're saying we want you all dead.
No,
You're
they didn't
fired.
say deal.
May I
It's
just
not-
say
nobody
a
said
part of the
deal.
reason?
No,
That's
they
not-
didn't say deal.
That's not.
The
that's
Jews
not
just
true.
took the fuck over.
No,
and-
they
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
but then
Don't
they said,
touch me.
sorry,
Yeah.
they did, but then they said, sorry, I just have a job on. I apologize immediately. But then they say, but then they.
I mean, you can't. If you get close to the fence, you get shot. Like it's not like they have any kind of freedom.
May I
or
say a part of the reason why there are such
Apartheid?
strict placements of them is because of so many attacks and suicide bombs from
That's not true.
Gaza.
That's
But
not
at the
true.
same time, you can make the case that it's deserved because they're an oppressed people and they've been fighting for their land. But it's just talking in circles. It's terrible. It's all bad. I'm sorry. It sucks.
Right, but you
it
can't.
fucking sucks. I wish
Yeah.
I could do anything to change it, but what can we do? We can't.
We can
do
talk about
anything.
it.
But what's talking about it going to do?
Fun.
Well, no, it's just
Yeah.
weird that you're like.
Why do we
when there's
mark
a-
out?
wait,
Why do we
wait, I
mark
gotta
out
say
the
something.
land
I gotta say something.
acknowledgements on Sagalow's belly? Israel.
it's actually bigger than the world.
If
This is
you
more
wanna-
like
if
the
you wanna-
universe.
If you want to
We
go
open
there,
it up and it just solves world peace. It's just, and this is how they come together. We didn't see the
Hold
other
on,
side.
Michael.
Well, maybe
No,
it
no,
has
I'm just
world
saying,
peace.
if you want to go there, I mean, it's weird that you would like look at a group of people who are occupied, who are like brutalized for the past 75 years, and be like, oh, they're terrorists and they're savages, and you're repeating a lot of the
I
the
actually,
Western propaganda
actually
that
wasn't-
dehumanizes them and allows people to
I hear you. I wasn't that
makes
surprised.
it okay to watch to get. I mean,
I wasn't that surprised
to
by
watch them
the
get
by the
murdered.
going in and the murdering. I wasn't that surprised by the landing in. I was like, Gaza is a prison. It's not shocking to me that they went in and retaliated. I wasn't surprised by that. I am surprised at the sympathy now behind the fundamental Islamic people. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, just
but
because
Israel's killed like 30,000 people.
What about Al Qaeda?
I see dead kids on my phone. You don't know what you're talking about. I see dead kids on my phone. I see dead children on my phone every single day, and you're going like,
Right, but
"Oh,
that
these
also
savage."
is
You know,
May I
media
say-
serving you as well. I mean, people are saying that Hezbollah is spending a huge amount of money to get that shit to your phone.
but
taking it
it's
from-
not like it's not like it's made
But
up.
wouldn't that
or
be
like
like
it's not
some
really
sort
happening.
of like
Right, but what
propaganda?
What did
about
you want to say about Al Qaeda?
Don't get mad.
Fucking
okay, you're on a
dumbass.
fucking
Don't get mad,
podcast.
What do you
wanna
you're
say
not
about
Don't get
Palestinian.
mad,
You
okay?
fucking
If you're really a fucking hero, go fly over there and build some houses.
don't have
Isn't
a-
that what you said?
they don't have an
Isn't
airport,
that
you
what you said?
fucking retard.
We shouldn't be going.
They
to
don't have an
fucking
airport, you fat
therapy.
retard.
Go do something else. Donate.
What do you want me to do? I have.
Go do something else.
I
instead
post
of yelling at
everything.
your friends.
I don't mind the yelling.
All right, we're just trying to have fun.
And can I say? Can I say? I defy you to find a picture of the Pentagon that has actual proof that a plane went
Of
into it
course,
and wasn't a missile.
Of course. They use drones to knock down the Twin Towers. They shot the planes down.
His little face.
They shot the planes down and they used drones to knock down the
all-
Twin Towers.
That's not real, dude. The towers didn't even really exist.
I mean, but you're saying like Hezbollah is spending money to get those
Planes
pictures on my
flew
phone.
into the Twin
Those
Towers.
images, those videos, they're not made up. They're not fabricated.
I know, I get it, but if
It's
they are
all
saying
at a soundstage.
they're saying I'm
The
saying
Warner Brothers.
they're saying this religion wants to wipe
Yeah,
all
it was
Jews out. They've
Frank
said that. Kill
Coppola.
all Jews. They've
hold
said
on,
that.
hold on.
Please-
Hold on. They've
Yeah.
said that. They've
They've
said
said that.
that
Yeah.
was in their charter. They have updated their charter. Their
Since
charter.
when?
Okay, the Hamas charter that you're
That's
talking
the
about.
funniest thing. It's like, no, that was the old Hamas.
It
the
was,
new
but
Hamas.
let me tell you why.
We're a fun Hamas.
Yeah, but let me. But
that
you
makes
know
a
what?
difference. It means
Listen.
something. I'm
Listen.
listening.
If somebody kills your kid, and they're Jewish, you're pissed off. You go, fucking Jews. Like you might be like really upset. But in 2017, they updated the charter, and it doesn't say that we want to
But they've
wipe out
still
Jews
attacked,
anymore.
and they
But-
still harbor those feelings.
But
That's
you can't.
On the other side,
you
if someone
can't.
goes,
But people who
well, my family was racist, but I'm not. People
Right,
are
right,
still
but-
going to get
I
mad
didn't know
at you
that they
for
updated
being
the charter.
racist.
I
people
thought
have
that
a
was-
right,
No, they have.
and I didn't.
That's so funny.
What?
And
I didn't know they
listen,
updated the
listen.
charter.
I don't come on
Then how
podcasts and
come-
like
I thought
bring
that-
this stuff up.
No.
You guys are the ones
I
that brought it
like
up.
it.
And may I
You're the ones
say-
who brought it
may
up.
I say,
Just
since
stop facing all the content to Ian because he's not listening. I am talking to you about
I'm
it.
listening.
You're yelling at him. You should be yelling at me. He's not fighting you on it. I'm fighting you on it. So they
Right.
updated the charter.
In like 2017, they updated the charter.
Okay.
Even like when you look at the leaders of Hamas,
Yes.
a lot of them will say our enemy is not the Jewish people; it's the Zionist entity that
It's the
you
Jew
know,
pig.
it's the Jew pig, and there's a difference. Yeah.
Then
yeah.
how come there's
But
that
it's
whole
like
thing?
it's not.
they
it's
don't
not,
even look at Jews as people.
I don't
so-
even like. It's such a misdiagnosis of the problem to be like the Jews and some of them they don't choose their words very well. Sometimes I do see Hamas on TV and I go, you guys are embarrassing me a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, you guys need a better PR person. I mean, I will admit that their PR is
Why?
not.
What do they say
Their
that's
PR is
bad?
not. You know, there was a guy that was like a leader of Hamas, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna do October 6th over and over again." I'm like, buddy, don't do that. Don't
Oh,
say
yeah.
that on TV. That's not a good look.
I wish
That's
Hamas
not a
would
good
think
look.
of me when they're
I
making
wish-
his speeches.
But
May I-
but
wait.
but
Sorry.
there's a video that I'll send you guys. It's all about. The
I'm not gonna watch it.
It's all about
Can
the
I
relationship.
say-
No, I'm not done talking. It's all about the relationship between like the Palestinian people and Hamas. It's very interesting, and you should link it in the description.
May I
'Cause
say?
it's all said much by a guy who can talk about this stuff much
Not
better
wearing a
than me.
leather jacket.
Not wearing a leather jacket. yeah.
May I say,
With no
Yeah.
shoes.
since I firmly believe that Israel's had a right to defend themselves, but the way they went about it and everything since then has been not the good, and it didn't make me change my opinion.
I think that's like separate. Maybe that's a different
I
conversation.
didn't know that
Can you
they-
see my
Should we
balls?
get back to?
But
yeah.
wasn't there a
Do
thing
you
where
want me and Brennan to take our dicks out?
I'll take my dick
I mean,
out.
you can't defend yourself against an occupation.
Yeah, but also it's not our battle to fight. Like,
But would you agree with that? You're not defending yourself when you're occupying people.
You can't distill it down to something that's
wait,
simple.
you can't defend yourself when you
When you're
Oh,
when you have
can't
somebody locked in
defend-
your basement, you're not defending yourself.
But
if
that's
they
like being like,
try to
oh,
break out
hey.
of the basement.
my issue my problem is the religion in general to me. I don't like
you don't know anything about
but the
Islam, Jordan. You don't know
listen
anything.
to me. I do know some
Let's have an
things.
Islam off.
We got to have
right.
But the
What do you know?
Can, just
the
hear me
religion
out.
in
Just
general.
hear me
You don't
out.
know what you're
Let's have a
talking
family
about.
feud.
Let her
Islam
talk
off.
out.
Let her
Just hear
talk.
me out.
I'm
Let
not
her talk.
freaking out.
Okay,
Like,
just listen then.
okay.
My problem is that since this whole thing, what has happened is everybody's turned their gaze and been like, "Holy shit, Gaza is
Gaze.
Ga-
That's the problem.
is turned their gaze and been like, Gaza is it's an oppressive and horrible bad, which we've known forever, right? But what I'm saying is, I don't want that to be conflated with, and Islam is like the best religion because it's not. It is fucked
How
up.
is
No,
it-
Christianity is.
I don't.
It's
how
fucked
do
up.
you
Have
not-
you talked to our Islamic friends?
We
It's
have
rough,
a lot.
dude.
We have friends. We have friends that are
Yeah,
practicing
have you
Muslims.
talked to them about it? It's a little fucked up how they talk about women and how they feel about women and what they feel about women who aren't Muslim. It is fucked up.
I don't know.
What do
I
they
have to-
say?
I have to get back to you on that.
They
But I
say
don't.
that-
But I think that a lot of this is like you
Gay
know,
people
it's
are
a
going
lot
to go
of,
to hell. That they're the only ones that are going to go to
but
heaven.
it's,
That
I think there's a lot of Western propaganda, and it's like they want to
ask
they
our
wanna-
friends that
stop-
are
stop.
Muslim. They are directly
Stop.
saying this.
They
Hey,
want
let
to.
me tell
They
you
have
something.
to like.
He home ain't the only one drinking the Kool-Aid. All right. Let's bring it back to
I don't.
funny.
I don't know. You're right. I don't know that much about this, but I don't think I know more about Islam than like.
It's a good old
Like, I
fashioned
think that-
Islam.
I
Just
think
look
that they
into
wanna-
the religion before you
listen,
start praising
they
the
wanna-
religion.
they-
You can praise that they're an oppressed group, but you don't have to praise that they are their religion. That's what I'm saying.
When you start saying stuff like Islam is bad, then it's a slippery slope to like to a lot of bad stuff, and it's what they want you to believe.
Any reformation of a religion is great. Christian reformation is great. The reformation of being like gays are actually all right, or abortion might be okay. All reformation is great because it is evolution
Ian
with culture.
cannot handle
and
the
Islamics
conflict.
need to reform. There has to be a reform.
I don't think you have like an authority to say that though. That like
I
this,
can say
there's
whatever
something-
I
there's
want,
something
Mike,
wrong
the
with
same way
this.
you're going on
There's
things
something
and
wrong with this
saying-
entire religion.
You are going on and saying there's something wrong with X, Y, and Z. I can say as a human being with knowledge.
What Muslim people do you talk to that go, yeah, it's fucked up the way we treat women?
They don't
Name
say
them.
it's
Kumar.
fucked up. They say this is my beliefs about women and it's not great. You know what I mean? They say
I
I
don't
think
know.
that women need to be like
I
this,
think this is a
subservient
weird-
to their husband, X, Y, and Z.
This is a weird conversation to be having when there's people being like
You
murdered.
do this if anybody else turns. If there's a point that's brought against you, or you're just now
But so what's
saying
your
we
point?
shouldn't.
What's your point?
My
Islam is
point
bad.
No, my point is that the oppression and occupation, the Gaza, that whole scenario, taking a group of, even if it was we took the Nazis, locked them into a thing, and are only making them eat their own feces or whatever, bad, right? But you don't have to be like, but it's a good religion, and we need to allow them to.
I'm not gonna get on a podcast and say Islam's a bad religion. I
But
mean, it
you're-
sounds like that's what you want to say, but I just
Well-
I can't do that. I don't know enough about it.
Right, but your support I'm saying my beef is everybody who's anti-Israel is becoming pro-Islamic. And I'm saying that's a slippery slope. Let's not be just because you're pro them
Why
not
are you
being
anti-Islamic?
occupied. I'm not anti-Islamic, but I'm
You sound pretty.
I'm a little anti-Islamic. I'm not anti-Islamic people who have brought reform to their religion and take everything with a grain of salt, but I am anti-fundamental Islamic people, which is the biggest sect in Islam. Like
How do you know
Christian
that?
is all because I've done research on it because I'm an intelligent human being.
What's your source
What do you
on
mean?
that?
Just studying religion, just looking at religions, the growth of religion, the growth of Islam, looking into it, looking at debates between people who want reform versus people who don't. I've looked into it, and Christianity has had time to move, so has Judaism, and Islam is kind of stuck in the fundamental.
But if there's a billion,
I hate that I'm saying this. I'm worried that I'm going to get blown up, which is so testimony.
No, you gotta let it out.
Let me
You
tell
gotta-
you something.
you gotta let the
This
hate out
is
of your heart.
America. This
If
is
there's
fuck
a-
you. This is America. This is a free country. I got your back.
If I get blown up by by Islamic who's going like
You know
this,
who's?
I'm not that
Hey, you know
fundamental.
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who's not going to get blown up?
No,
But
we'll
it's
let
just-
your
listen,
heart do that
listen,
for yourself.
When, you,
fatty.
when there's, shut up.
I don't think they should be occupied. I don't think
when there's a billion people who practice this religion, it's a little like. It's a little.
Just because
it's a little.
right,
Shut up.
popular
It's a little
doesn't
reductive.
make it right. Just because it's right,
right,
doesn't
but
make
weren't
it
there
popular.
86 million Nazis?
It's a little reductive to be like, oh, all these people are bad.
I don't
Their
think they're
religion is
bad.
Have you seen
I
archaic.
what's
think
been
they're
happening
bad.
in
You guys
Sweden
I
and
do
call-
think
France
it's
and
archaic.
Germany?
You guys call it
Archaic is
archaic.
true, but I don't think that they're bad
I don't
people. But I
think
do
you-
think their religion is archaic and needs reformation. I do believe that. Will you
But
stop?
if there's a billion Muslims, it's I don't know.
It
I
sucks.
I gotta look into this.
Okay, we'll look into it.
But I don't think that like Islam
We'll
is
talk
archaic.
about it.
I certainly don't think Islam is archaic. And
Okay.
I'll be converting. This is my
Okay.
last. This is my last B&E in with Jordan. Right. Because I'm converting to Islam.
We're really figuring it out in this fake
I don't
wooded
know.
basement.
It's just a weird thing to say as they're like murdering children.
Who?
Who cares about fucking kids? No, I'm kidding.
Kids all the time.
I fucking murder kids all the time. It's awesome.
I don't think all people who are Islamic are bad. I do think Islamic is an archaic. It has archaic beliefs that need reformation.
All right,
I do
yeah.
think that.
That's a weird thing to say, but
It's not weird. You're
All
just
right, I
scared.
think it's weird.
You're saying you can't. Everybody has to take a stand on what they believe. I do think that there shouldn't be an occupation of Gaza, but I also
you
do
think
think
Islam is people. They're like cave people, is what you're
that
saying.
I don't think they're cave people.
You think
I
Muslims are all
think that
cave
their
people?
religion needs to
We should call
reform
Rami.
and evolve.
I'm going to call Rami Youssef right now and say you think he's a cave person. Their religion needs to
Yeah,
evolve.
thank him for the wheel.
Their religion needs to evolve.
Yeah, call Rami
I mean,
and
you
say that.
fucking
Thank him
hear-
for
you fucking
fire.
hear yourself.
I'm saying
Speaking
that.
of cave people, they were
I
using
stand by that.
hieroglyphics, and now
That-
we're
that
using
Islam
emojis.
needs to evolve.
What's that about?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're not gonna. I guess we'll have to agree to disagree. That Islam is for,
Do you think
for
that?
monkeys.
Do you think
you
that?
heard it here first,
Do you
folks.
think that Hasidic
Jordan
Judaism needs
Jordan
to
thinks
evolve?
Islam is for monkeys.
Do you think that that Hasidic Jews need to evolve?
I
They
a lot of
wear
my
wigs and have
landlords-
8 kids.
Let me talk.
Okay.
A lot of my landlords,
Jordan, let her
It's
talk.
hard because your face is
a lot
so
of that
cute,
stuff.
so it's hard to be mean to it.
A lot of that stuff comes from the trauma of the Holocaust.
Okay.
So if you went through the Holocaust,
So you could say it's built on
maybe
trauma
you would
and
be
needs to
digging
evolve.
tunnels under in Crown Heights.
But
I don't
you
know.
would say they need to
Do you
evolve.
even know what those tunnels are
I
about?
don't-
They're
I
about
don't know
finding a
enough-
special
All right,
bath that's
a
for
good point.
purity.
But I don't know enough about their culture where I can go like, you guys need to evolve. Maybe if I was more familiar with, there's certain things they do that's kind of fucked up. Like
Yeah.
there's things they do. There's
Written
things
into the
they do
scripture
like
that
like
they
have
study
their own
and worship.
when they have their own
Why they make a
schools-
bitch shave a head?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Why they
Oh,
make
when
man.
they, when they
why
have
they
when they
make-
have when they have their own
Why
they
schools.
make hey, go
Explain
home.
Why they make?
Quick question. How they gonna? Would it be like?
And also follow up.
Dude, the
Why do
comments
they?
the comments are gonna be wild in this,
whatever.
episode.
Subscribe to the
But
page,
yeah, like there's things they do that are not cool. But I wouldn't be like, hey,
Hey,
you're
attacking
hey, I
your
wouldn't
wife
be-
with a bag of hammers when she tries to get a divorce. Not cool.
How they gonna be
I don't think it's
attacking
cool.
their wife?
But I don't
Hey,
think it's cool
man.
to be like, hey, this entire group of people are wrong and they have to they're bad.
Hey, man,
and they got
I
I
don't
know
think
said
the
it
entire
best.
group of people are wrong.
when you
equal
start
shit.
generalizing and stuff like that, it's
I'm
like
not
it just
generalizing.
leads to
I
some
think
bad.
that Islam as a religion is young and needs time to reform
Make
itself.
me a bird so I can fly.
That's what I think.
Fly
You know what I
away.
mean? The same way that Catholicism and Christianity has evolved into something that is different and more accepting and more holistic. And I don't think it's done doing that at all. I just think Islam, it needs a little
But
bit
when
of
you
that.
look at when
a
you
good
look
point.
at when you look at Islam and go like, oh, this religion is like lesser than, then it's easier to see
Yeah,
those
but why are
people
you
as lesser
making
than. Stop
Islam-
interrupting me. Then it's easier to like see those people as less than human, and then when you watch them die, it's like not as big of a deal.
I'm not saying that. I'm
So
saying
change the channel.
this. People in a
I
certain
can't.
place
I'm
need running
addicted
water.
to Instagram. I'm addicted to Sean King's Instagram.
Oh, Talcum X.
No, he got thrown off.
This is fun, but I have to go.
This is great.
Yeah, all right.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this.
I love it. We have to talk more and get into it. I love it. Because if you don't have other people being like, you guys are gonna kill each other, then you can talk. It is nice. But we also might kill each other.
No.
I don't think
It's
so.
good to have
Yeah.
dialogue, and also it's okay to disagree. We're not making laws. We're not actually doing
No, we're
anything.
I think you're
retards in a
both
basement.
retarded.
We're
yeah.
having
You're
conversations.
fucking two retards in a basement
Yeah, totally.
arguing with
And
each
everybody
other.
I'm a little
You're
less
different-
retarded than Jordan about Islam.
You're saying what I was saying, but in a very less diplomatic way.
What?
No, it's good to talk and not agree. At the
Right.
end of the day,
Yeah, and you're
everything's
both gonna
fine.
jerk off before you go to
Yeah,
sleep
but
tonight.
Why don't we
Sometimes
do
it's
this
like-
in the episode
I
thing?
am.
Put a link. Put a link for a local mosque.
What was the
and a link
diplomatic
for a
thing
local
that who
synagogue.
said? You were saying you were
donate
trying
money.
to say that he's he's more retarded than me in a
Listen,
diplomatic way?
Hasidic Jews should,
No. He
should
was
be
saying
able
you
to.
guys are both retarded, and I said he
Oh,
was
yeah,
saying
yeah.
what I
Hasidic
was
Jews
saying.
should be able to
I'm kidding.
do
But I
whatever
don't think
they
I'm
want.
less retarded than Mike.
No. He's
Drive
a
your-
full-blown
No,
Maybe-
I'm less retarded. Uh-oh,
Yeah,
I'm
he's-
lost in my head.
He's
Oh, tea's ready.
she goes, oh, I'm lost.
Uh-oh, help me. I'm stuck in a loop of my own making.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I'm looped again.
Uh-oh. I'm less retarded than the less retarded than he is. More.
Here's what
than
we're going to
me.
do. In the description, we're
Oh,
going to
I'm
set a
hot.
link to donate to a local mosque and a link to donate to a local synagogue. Choose
And
your
my
fighter
Venmo.
Choose
wisely.
your-
Choose your fighter.
Actually, just
We just fucking want everyone to have a good time.
What is that game where you choose your Street Fighter?
Street
Choose
Fighter.
Your, what do you wisely? Street Fighter. Yeah, Street Fighter.
What's that game where you Tekken?
What's a game where it's a combat and it's like to the death? It's like
The
a
game
mortal
where you
type of
Grand
combat.
Theft Auto. Mike, I love you. Say you love me back. Come on! Are you really upset with me? You can't take on political ideologies as a
Look.
personal thing. If I get a text from you later that's pissed, I'm gonna burn your house
If
down.
anything, you're gonna get a text from Jordan later.
yeah.
Hey, we're cool, right?
I'm not doing that. I'm not an insecure person anymore. I'm very confident until you
Not
called me
either.
fat. Now I feel bad.
Oh, I'm kidding. You're big
Woo!
bone.
Oh God, we'd have to take
kidding.
all day if
Come
we do
on.
it. Not do a land acknowledgement with this.
Don't do that.
Come here. Come on. It's okay.
Mike,
What?
say I love you, Jordan, even though
All right,
you
I
think
will
Islam
after the
needs to
show.
reform. Okay, great.
After the show.
You insulted my religion and my friends in Hamas.
Right. I think Mike just.
It'd be so funny to see.
Mike
him with a
owns
bunch
like a
of
hang
hooded
glider
people.
company or something. Like that's what he's
Yeah,
selling.
That's funny.
to see him with a bunch of Hamas fighters, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Mike, we were listening to
I called
B&E.
the guy in Hamas after the interview. I said, "Hey man, why'd you embarrass us like that?"
B&E comes out in the hand glider
Yeah.
before closure.
come get Racine's hang gliders.
Recine's hang gliders and baklavas.
And then come
And a
down to
tomato
Recine Fest. We've got the best bands playing. Starts from 9 a.m. to question mark.
I'm gonna plug some road dates while I'm here. I'll be in Chicago on March. I'll be in Chicago on March 3rd at Zany's. I'll be in Raleigh on February 14th. I'll be in Cleveland March 8th. Shut up. And I'll be in Cincinnati March 9th.
Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going.
MikeRacineComedy.com for tickets.
Yeah, at Brendan Sagalow, Instagram, Twitter.
And check out my podcast, Out for Smokes, and follow me on Instagram. What do you got?
And
At Mike Recine Comedy.
yeah, Out for Smokes and all that. And I got a special coming out in March or April or something.
It's
So
gonna be really good.
go to my YouTube because that's where it will be.
And where's that YouTube?
Subscribe
YouTube-
to it now so that when it comes out, it goes right to you.
YouTube.com/Brandon Sagalow. Jordan.
I'm gonna be on the road. I'm gonna be in Addison Improv, Texas. I'm gonna be in God damn it! I forget this every time. California, a bunch in California. for some reason.
California.
Colorado. I'm coming back there. I'm gonna do. Fuck me in the ass. Punchuplive.com/Jordan Jensen. Thank you so much.
IanFinance.com. We are doing Zany's Nashville, Zany's Chicago, Zany's Rosemont. Just a second.
I gotta let my dog.
I understand. Zany's Nashville, Zany's Chicago, Zany's Rosemont, February 20th, 21st, and 22nd. IanFinance.com for all my tickets, for those tickets as well. And I'm going all over the place. So far away, inside, sing with us so I know we're friends.
What's the matter with the clothes I'm wearing?
That's what a Muslim woman says to Islam. Okay, bye.